Good afternoon, everyone. Romney Smith at WTOC for the News Now, bringing you your afternoon digital update. Thank you so much for giving me just a few minutes of your day to let you know what we're working on both locally, regionally, and nationally. And we're coming to you on various platforms right now. That includes our website, WTOC.com, the WTOC apps, our OTT platforms, which is Amazon Fire and Roku, as well as Twitter and Facebook. So lots of different areas you can check us out, and we certainly appreciate those of you, especially on Facebook, who are interacting with us. We see you. Thank you so much, Sasha Yacanaro. I totally jacked your name up. I'm so sorry. Donna Bostic, Bishop Holmes Jr., Sean Smith. We see you guys. Thank you so much. All right, so we're starting with news out of the Low Country because the school system is now in the process to find an interim superintendent. In fact, the board is expected to introduce candidates at a meeting tonight. This comes after the resignation of Superintendent Jeff Moss 2 weeks ago. His last day on the job will be pretty soon, July 31st. Once the board names an interim superintendent, then the search for the next official superintendent will begin. And that process is expected to take about 7 months long. Of course, whenever we receive an update on who the interim Beaufort system superintendent is, we will let you know, as well as when they search for the finalists. As soon as those finalists are whittled down to either 3, 4, 5, and they let us know who those people are, we, of course, will let you know to keep you all in the loop. In other school news, long lines today for parents who are enrolling administrative placement for their kids in the Savannah-Chatham school system. So administrative placement is the process for parents and students who are trying to go to schools outside of their assigned school zone. The deadline to accept applications is at 3 p.m., so you have less than an hour if you're interested. If you apply, keep in mind everything is done on a first-come, first-served basis, and all students have to be in good academic and disciplinary standing action. So less than an hour to get that done if you're interested. In news from yesterday, police are still investigating a shooting that happened in the parking lot of the Westin Savannah, which is on Hutchinson Island. That surprised a lot of people last night. We brought that to you as breaking news in the 6 o'clock newscast. Right now, we are still working to get an update from Savannah police on the shooting. Police say it happened during some kind of dispute in the parking lot last night. The victim actually tried to drive himself to the hospital, but police located him at MLK and Oglethorpe and then took him to the hospital by ambulance. We will continue to make calls and get an update on this story. As soon as more information is available, we will certainly let you know. Well, you know that fire fee that we've been telling you about for months now? A lot of you have had questions on how to calculate it. Can I get a discount? How do I apply for the discount? Am I approved for the discount? WTOC's Amanda LeBreau is looking into that and why the deadline is nearing, and you should be paying attention.
Hey guys, if you live within the city of Savannah, you probably know that you're going to have to start paying a fire fee. Well, the deadline to get a discount on that fee is Friday. We're talking with the city tonight on the news about everything you need to know about how to file that, when you might find out if you qualify, and if you need to qualify for the hardship fund. You need to remember you need to apply for that discount. We've got all the details for you tonight on the news.
All right, look forward to her story this evening. Also, I'm going to skip over the state news and go right to international news. Some big stuff coming out of Belgium. 3 people are dead after an attack there that happened earlier this morning. Officials say there are indications that it could be a terror attack. The police chief in the Belgian city of Liège says a man approached 2 female police officers from behind. He had a knife and stabbed them both several times before taking their handguns and shooting them both dead in broad daylight on the street. The attacker then shot a 22-year-old man in a nearby vehicle, and he died as well. That attacker was later killed by police. They are continuing to look into it. Again, in Liège, Belgium, 2 officers and an innocent man killed this morning by a person they say could be connected to a terror organization. Switching gears to weather, that's a big headline and a big topic right now. Before you say anything, yes, more rain is coming. Let's just get that out the way. So Alberto is still making its way north, and we are expecting more rain. Taking a look at the WTOC weather Twitter account right now. This is basically what it looks like for this afternoon. Hilton Head, Tybee, Statesboro, Sylvania, Hinesville, and Jessup. You're all on the map to get rain, especially when we look at Statesboro, Sylvania, Hinesville, and Jessup. Upwards of a 60% chance of rain. It will be muggy because the temperatures are still pretty high in the mid to upper 80s. So there you go right there. If you want to stay tuned, we'll have more weather in the 3 o'clock update. And just as a reminder, you can also join the WTOC First Alert Weather Team June 1st at the Lowe's in Pooler for the Hurricane Ready event. Basically, we will tell you what you tell us what you don't have. You can go inside, make sure you have everything you need so you and your family can stay safe. Remember, this hurricane season is predicted to be a little more active than last hurricane season, and our meteorologists will have a lot more information. You can check out the storm tracker. That will happen Friday at the Lowe's in Pooler from 3:30 to 7:30 p.m. with all 4 of our meteorologists. Pretty neat event. I don't have any questions right now on Facebook. Thank you so much for those of you who are tuned in. We certainly appreciate it. I'll be back at 3 o'clock with another news update. And as always, you can follow us online at WTOC.com and our social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and even more. See you later.